Okay, after we learn the basics of the kettlebell swing, now we can start doing variations. And there's two types of variations. There's the swing itself, and then there's the more of like a catch and press, or when we get into the Olympic lifts, like our cleans or our snatches, which there's a slightly different technique if you've done barbell hang cleans, barbell cleans, barbell snatches. The technique is slightly different when you get to the kettlebell by the nature of the tool. So if I start with a normal swing, like I'm gonna just do a one-arm swing so you can see, okay? I'm gonna catch, pop, catch, pop. If I really pop, it can come all the way up and kind of slam over. So you can go from a full swing into a snatch. And the snatch is actually going to be easier in terms of a smoothness than a clean. Again, a clean is going to be more in this position. A press would be pressing from the clean to the top position, but the snatch is a catch all the way up to top. So I can swing it forward, catch, pop it back up right to here. Catch, swing, catch, swing. So this would be more of my swinging snatch, if you will. Now, the timing, of course, is how the kettlebell flips over and gets to the back of my arm. Now, if my timing's not good, it clunks, and you will definitely beat up this side of your arm and get it a lot tougher during this process. If you have a nice smooth swing, you can feel where you can punch through so that when it comes, it's not boom, clunking here. I'm coming through and then carrying it, but then I have to stop it with shoulder stability. So a couple key pointers here. When I'm in this top position, I always want to shrug. As I'm pressing through here, I have a lot more stability. Okay, that's number one. To bring it back down, I just come forward and I want to give a little bit of a flip of the wrist, come up and again, catch and punch. That's the first thing, is stopping it from the shoulder with a shrug. Now, the second thing is as this is coming through, we don't just want to keep my hand here and let the weight come so it clunks like this. What I want you to think about is a punch. So as this is coming through, I'm actually going to punch up. So it comes, but then watch my hand. Instead of letting this come down, I'm actually going to punch. So it creates a tighter circumference, and as it comes up, the kettlebell, instead of coming down on my wrist, it actually slides a little bit. Still gonna clunk a little bit, however, it will be a lot less on your forearms as it comes over and give that little, almost think like a J motion, punch, whatever connects with your mind the most so you can feel that. Now, where that really matters is when we go into cleans and snatches, if we do it more in a traditional sense. So again, the kettlebell, by the very nature, is meant to swing. And when you see good people with kettlebells, they're doing mostly hip hinge, swing type variations. However, I can also come from the floor and I can come straight up with an elbow up like I'm doing an actual barbell type of clean. If I come up with an elbow up high and I go to flip, now I have to drop underneath with the same kind of mechanics as an Olympic lift, but this is where that flip over and that punch really matters. So it looks more like this. I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna come straight up, elbow high, punch, and you can see that in between here where I get this flip, that's the momentum, but as it's coming through, I have to punch and come through. Now, if I come up under the catch and I stop, that's just my clean. I can come up, boom, and I can be right here at the shoulder and I can catch. And then I can turn into a press, whether it's a shoulder press or if it's a heavier kettlebell, again, I can use my legs into more of like a push press. Now, if I do that all again, come up, catch, boom. As I'm catching, I can also drop and turn that right into my press. So now we have a clean and press. So all together, I'm here, I'm gonna go elbow high, catch, squat, press. When I come down, I repeat the opposite. I come down as it's coming to my shoulder, I catch it with my legs, I'm gonna give a little bit of a flip and squat back to the floor. All together. Elbow, catch, press, squat, catch, flip, squat. One more time. Elbow, catch, press, catch, flip, and squat. That would be more of our traditional clean and press type of motion. Now, we can do that for higher reps and turn it more into like an anaerobic type of workout. If you want more conditioning, again, you might be at a gym where you only have light kettlebells. If I have light kettlebells, I have to do more reps and I can work on the explosiveness. Again, I'm going kind of slow to show you the mechanics, but if I really were to, boom, you can see it's going all the way up, because if I'm jumping with it, boom, it's already up here. So that would be more explosive. If I want to do more repetitions, I might slow it down just a little bit. Again, boom, catch, press, down. You just kind of turn into a machine. Boom, 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 and keep it going. So now I'm getting all of this torso stability. I'm getting all these squats in. I'm getting these pressing. I get the shoulder stability. You can see how this is immediately a total body type of workout. So again, if you're limited on time, if you're limited on space, or if you only have the one tool, we can do a lot with it.